Welcome to 330 to go. Don't change that dial. We're going to be live in just under 3 minutes. We've got a really fun show in store for you tonight. Folks, if you haven't done so, please make sure you enable 330 to go's Morning Minute on your Alexa app Flash Morning Briefings. We provide daily content to give you information on what's going on here and there in the 330, as well as giving you regular daily specials for where to shop and where to get discounts at local restaurants. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out our website, 330togo.com. You'll find all of our podcasts archived and all of our webcasts available on both YouTube and on Facebook. Please make sure you go to our page, 330 to go, hit that like button, and make sure you follow us. We do offer regular specials and regular giveaways. We really love giving stuff away. If you haven't done so, please head over to our review page as well and let us know that you watch the show. Tell us what we do right and different areas where we might be able to improve. If you have an idea or a topic that you'd like us to cover, please make sure you get a hold of us, and we'll be happy to try and work it into our schedule. If you'd ever like to be in our viewing audience, we do have seating available for just about every show we do. So once again, please make sure you get a hold of us, and we'd be happy for you to be our guest. Folks, we're almost there. It's almost time. Make sure that you're adjusted with your volume, grab a drink, and away we go. Take care, folks, and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Akron's hottest and fastest growing show, 330 to go. I'm your host, Hank Forrester, coming to you live from Stakeout Studios at Acme #1. Tonight we get a chance to taste some Christmas ales that Acme offers in stock. We have a special guest host with us tonight, coming off of his season finale from the Hop and the Bean and the first annual Hoppy Awards. Let's have a big round of applause for Buzz Andrews.
Hank, how you doing?
I'm just living the dream, man.
I like it. So tonight's episode is brought to us by Acme Fresh Markets. As we mentioned previously, we are proud to be partnering with Acme. Just a reminder to use your promotional code when shopping online for your Acme groceries. Enter 330-TO-GO as a promo code at orderacme.com, and you'll get $3.30 off any order greater than $50. Groceries at the tip of your fingers.
I don't know about you, man. I don't know about you right now. Hey, folks, tonight's episode is also brought to us by Sheena's Platinum Movements. Make sure you keep your eyes open, as Sheena's are going to be offering some giveaways and specials in the weeks leading up to Christmas. If you got anyone in the family interested in learning new styles of dance, head on over to their page right now and give them a like. Once again, that's Sheena's Platinum Movements. We need more feedback as we expand, so please, once again, find them on Facebook or online at platinummovements.com as open registration is now available. Folks, once again, please share this right now on your timeline. We'd like to get the conversation going. We need feedback, so make sure you review the show afterward. Hit that like button. We're almost to 1,000 likes. Congratulations to you. You'd Hop in the Bean just hit 500. So we've been around twice as long as you, so we're doubled up, so that makes sense, right? So the next one's yours.
So you know what I was doing today?
What's that?
I was putting up my Christmas lights.
Okay.
I hear you guys are doing something about that.
So we're running a Christmas light special. In terms of, we're trying to find the Chevy Chase of Northeast Ohio. Would you qualify based on what you did today?
Not yet.
Or is this just very basic?
No, I'm getting there. I don't know. I'm not done. If you
stand in the front yard with lights on, I think you could qualify.
Maybe.
With what you're wearing right now. But point being, we're looking for the Chevy Chase in Northeast Ohio, in the Akron 330 and around this area, viewing area. Whoever you know that has a really neat light display house, put them in as a submittal. Right now, we've got 3 submittals already up. We're going to be voting on those. I'm going to be showing videos of those, and then we're going to go include those folks in our Christmas light special. All right, so kind of like Christmas light fight, but local.
Have you heard about the guy in Wadsworth?
Who's that?
He went full Chevy Chase.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to potentially include him.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go, folks. Right now, we got some folks assembled behind us. We got a couple guests in audience. We had to change the show time tonight based on some scheduling issues. So a bunch of people that were going to be here couldn't be here, but they will be here later, and they'll still be trying the beers that we've got out. We're going to keep them on ice for them. Danny's going to be tending bar tonight, so let's have a big round of applause for Danny. Yay. All right. So the goal is we're going to try a small sample of the various beers that Acme has to offer in store. And we're going to give you some general info about the breweries. But if you want more in-depth info about local breweries and about breweries in general, make sure you check out our other show, and that's The Hop and the Bean. All right. So why don't you go ahead and tell us, Buzz, tell us about The Hop and the Bean and the Hoppy Awards.
Yeah, so it was our season 1 finale. We had been on this, I call it a hopped up adventure, going to different coffee shops, different breweries around Northeast Ohio, even into Central Ohio. And we're trying to figure out what to do for our season finale. And actually, a co-host of ours, Nikki McVicky, had this idea to do an award show, and not the best beer. There's all different types of awards for that. Like there's real judges, and that's not us. And so we said, about what we've done, our experiences, the people that we've met, and so we made all these kind of custom awards for our show, for everyone that's been on the Hop and the Bean, and we kind of surprised everyone that came out to room 727 last night for the Hoppies, the first annual Hoppies, and it was an absolute blast.
It was. I thought it went really well. Everybody had a good time. A number of the breweries, the brewers and the owners showed up. I was really impressed by that.
I know. I was blown away.
And then when they got their award, they were all excited too. Yeah. So that was really neat.
Yeah.
So
people clapped.
So what? Yeah, I know. So what I'm doing tonight for this show, this is our first big crossover since the idea of the Hop and the Bean was really created. I'm going to be wearing the different shirts that we've gotten from these brewers and these breweries, and I'm going to change shirts every 3 beers. So we're going to be trying, I thought it made sense to do the 12 beers of Christmas, so we're going to be trying 12 ales here tonight, and I'll change every three beers. So the first one I'm wearing is our friends from Madcap. We love their slogan. It was no masters and no snobs. So they basically explained that to us while we were on the show. And they basically want people to show up, try beer, and don't be judgmental of other people.
Don't be afraid to, people get intimidated by that craft beer persona. It was like, no, just come in and have a beer.
Sure. All right, so right now we're going to go ahead and get started. So Danny, we got our first, you already started, you got one poured up. I'm going to turn your mic on. Danny, you're hot, you're on right now. Go ahead.
All right, first, do you want me to introduce who's
yeah, let's
here?
go ahead and meet our panelists. I did forget that, so thank you for bringing that up.
That's
we
what
got
I'm
a couple guys here and a couple more on the way. But right now, let's go ahead and meet the folks that are here right now.
Tell us who you are. You can take the mic.
I am Brandon out of Akron, Ohio, with B. James Photography, B.E. James Photography, and yeah. excited to try some beer.
How did you get started in craft beer and just random types of beer in general?
Peer pressure.
Did you say beer? Did you say
Peer pressure.
Beer pressure.
Yeah.
Beer pressure.
No,
Horrible turn of events.
my boss at work is a big beer and bourbon guy. So I'm not on the bourbon train yet, but started to try some more beers and definitely enjoying the craft beer scene we've got in Ohio and especially Northeast Ohio right now.
Okay, sounds good. And our other panelist.
Hi, I'm Ethan from Akron my whole life and from a very, very small, not nearly as refined beer show called Three Naked Guys with Clothes On. If you want to see what a train wreck looks like. We were closed the whole time, I promise. It's
Three naked guys with
I
clothes
wasn't
on.
ready for that.
You weren't ready. He didn't prep you for that, did he?
No.
Okay.
I like it better.
Point being, we'll be tuning into that show at some point, and I'll probably solicit him to somehow be a part of the 320 to Go Media Network. But
I'd love to have you on.
in the meantime, let's try some beers. All right.
Yeah, what do we got?
So Danny, go ahead. Let's
All right.
bring out our first
So
beer.
some of these titles are pretty interesting, so I'm a little excited.
Okay.
That was a
So
category.
I already poured them, so I'll pass them out.
All right. So what's our first one? All right. So Buzz, you're going to start with that, and go ahead and tell us about that beer, Buzz.
Okay, Santa's butt. As you can see, kind of.
Santa's butt.
Yeah. I'm not super familiar with this one. Actually, it says imported by Shelton's Brothers, Belcherworth, Massachusetts. Contains barley and oats, as most beers do, but has a little story on here. In quotes, it says, "And Santa sat on his great butt enjoying a hearty brew."
Okay.
It's a winter porter. It comes in a large glass, as you can see. It's 1.9 pints. And
Do they list the content on these?
That's what they usually do. I'm not unless it's up here.
All right, so guys, when we do this, let's vote. We'll do up and down like gladiator style, and obviously we're looking for what smell, taste, texture. I mean, what?
If you drink it again.
Basically just do the if you like it. So what are we? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So one of our range of very special Christmas beers brewed in England for the USA. We all know, of course, that Santa's really from Lapland. Okay, all right.
So what, give me an overview of the two of you guys. When I'm selecting a Christmas ale, what is it that I'm looking for? What's the goal with a Christmas ale?
Yeah. So it's mostly. I didn't know if it was
Danny, go ahead and put the mic back by
Here,
them.
I'm going to move it over to you guys.
Okay.
Nobody needs to hear me.
Okay. And just put it down on the stand in between them.
In between them?
Yeah, because they'll pick up. Just stand it straight up. It'll pick both of them up.
All right.
There we go. Just stand it straight up in the air. There, perfect. All right. So what are we looking for, guys, in a Christmas sale? What do we want? What are the categories? What do we want?
Yeah.
I like it to feel warm. Like so, I don't know, like an IPA is a much better hot weather beer, and a Christmas beer should be like a warm weather beer. Porters and stouts and things like that make better Christmas beers, but a little spice.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm usually leaning towards the spice.
Okay. I smell spice. I can taste the spice, right?
Yeah, and this is labeled. It's actually a winter porter, so it's a little bit different than your traditional Christmas ale. So usually a Christmas ale is its own category. It's just an ale. Usually it's brewed with honey, nutmeg, spices, different Christmas to give that kind of a lot of breweries say is like Christmas in a glass flavor.
Okay. Go ahead and just when we finish one, just keep it up there and just have it so that it's facing front. Here we go with the next one. This is part of the Shiner group. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there were like the Shiner box, and this was their holiday cheer beer. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that brewed out of? Do we know?
Vote.
Shiner's out of Texas.
All right. So let's vote yay or nay on Santa. I'm going to do a medium. So we got one no, one yay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say no. Ultimately, it's not horrible, but if I'm looking for a Christmas ale, it's not what I would really consider that.
It was a lot easier drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was really easy drinking.
Okay. All right. So here I go with what's this one? The Shiner.
Yeah, and it says Shiner Cheer, an old world Dunkelweizen brewed with Texas peaches and roasted with pecans. So peaches and pecans.
Am I the only one who got glitter in mine? Does anybody got glitter in theirs?
I don't see any glitter.
I got glitter in mine. All right.
It says give one to someone you love. So
All right. So Shiner, holiday cheer.
it's actually Shiner, Texas is where it's at. So
Okay. All right. It's got a smell. It's got a peach smell.
Peaches.
yeah,
All right.
Wow, I didn't know that about this. Yeah. Interesting. Peaches
Wow.
and pecans.
Okay. Well, that's different. It's very peachy.
It is very peachy.
Very peachy.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like their own little recipe. Again, not your traditional Christmas ale with spices and honey, but
Interesting. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's vote on that one. All right. Yay or nay on the peaches? All right. He's in the middle.
I like it, but it's not Christmassy.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm in the middle.
That is probably one of my favorite different Christmas ales that there is.
You like peach? You like the peach?
I like it.
He likes it. Okay. So keep that one.
Yeah.
Put that one off to the side. Brandon, if no one else shows up, Brandon gets dibs on that one later. All right.
We actually had a keg of that at our holiday Christmas party, work Christmas
That
party
stuff?
last year.
That stuff. So you did know about that?
Yeah, I've had that before.
Okay.
That is,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
it
always,
is different, but
yeah, I've known of it, but I didn't know about the peaches and pecans. It's definitely, I could see like having that with like pie or something.
it's actually similar if you do the. I'm sure all of these if you do the rim with them, but
Yeah.
your typical Christmas rim that you would get on a Christmas ale with that.
What do they do? Tell me.
Cinnamon, sugar.
Like what they
usually.
got with the pumpkin spice when I did it at Acronym.
Yeah, Acronym does usually the brown sugar on their rims.
Correct.
But the Christmas sales are usually cinnamon and sugar.
Okay. All right. So what's this one here we got
So
coming
this
up?
is from Bell's. This is their Christmas sale, which I just realized this the other day when I was beer shopping myself, that it's a Scotch ale.
This is Scotch ale.
Yeah, so again, not a traditional Christmas ale, but it's a Scotch ale, which is super malty. Kind of tastes. It'll give you that warm type of flavor that Keith was talking about back there. But it says it's got a warm finish, notes of caramel. It's definitely their seasonal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mark and Jerry. Jerry just commented that Christmas ale shouldn't be peachy; it should be sugar plummy. So there's a comment from our audience. Mark, I know you're local. Mark, if you want to shoot over here, we're going to be here until about 7 with all these, so you can try all these if you want to. So this is a Scotch Christmas ale.
Yeah.
All right. It's got a totally different smell to it.
More of it, yeah. And it's interesting. And then the name of the beer is just Christmas ale.
All right, here we
But
go.
it's a Scotch ale.
It-
But it's been around for a
No
while.
brown sugar is needed on any Christmas ale. It promotes a diabetic coma. that's a comment from Mark on our audience. All right, here we go. So this is Scotch Christmas ale?
Yeah, so it's just a Scotch ale, which it'll have that. Usually Scotch ales will have that more.
Do they
of that.
flavor it with that Scotch barrel taste?
No. It's just that's
Explain it to me. Again, I'm beer
flavor you get
stupid.
from the malt and the way it's brewed and the style of the beer, and it'll have that Scotchy type of flavor.
slightly stronger
It's
taste.
also
It does have an Irish red flavor to it.
Yeah, what's similar also to like a Wee Heavy, which is like very similar in styles. I don't really know the difference between them. A Wee Heavy's actually tastes more like kind of Scotchy, but I enjoy them.
Okay. All right, let's vote on that. Let's vote on that Scotch ale, guys.
Are we voting on Christmas ale or just overall that we would drink it?
I mean, the thing is, it's labeled. The problem is, it's labeled as a holiday ale, right?
Right. Yeah.
So how do we do that? I mean, how do we differentiate?
Overall, yes.
And again, these are all.
that's where I'm at.
Right.
Christmas
That's
ale?
my thoughts. That's
And
why
that's
I did
okay.
this
Vote that
one
way.
too.
Yeah.
I like it, but not as a Christmas beer.
It's not what I'm reaching for a Christmas beer, but as a Scotch ale, it's a solid Scotch ale.
I would
Okay.
definitely drink that again. I just don't know that I'm going to reach for that
Okay.
right
All right.
now.
Agreed.
All right. So let me. Now it's time for a shirt change here, right?
Okay. All right. Well, keep your shirt on, man.
Do you have something under that?
Yes, I do.
All right. I didn't know. I didn't know if I should shield my eyes or
Losing viewers real fast.
I want
Hold on,
our
wait.
blinded.
Horrible turn of events.
I thought he
I
was
want-
the
Horrible.
I want our ratings to go up, not down. Okay.
Right.
All right. So
Right.
next, why don't you tell about this place?
So we have
This one.
Oh, acronym. Yeah. So acronym downtown Akron shares the parking garage with the art museum. So right across the street from the art museum at the corner of High and Market, I believe.
Yes.
And super cool venue. We were there right around Christmas time. We actually had a Christmas party there for the Hop and the Bean.
Or Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm drinking
Christmas hasn't happened yet.
Christmas beers is going right to my head. But
Okay.
it was a really cool space. And then our show was the very next week. And we got to try a lot of they're doing a lot of good beers, super clean, and a little bit innovative as well on the different, from the range that they do.
All right, so what do we got next?
So we have...
I've heard of Goose Island.
Goose Island, yeah, they've been in the game for a while.
They rule the roost in Chicago, don't they?
They're out in Chicago. I wouldn't go that far, but they're definitely they are in Chicago.
Well, we can say anything we want. It's our show, but I mean, it's my show. This is different, right? Because, but I'm not going to judge your opinion on anything. But
Sure.
if I have an ignorant opinion, you need to correct me.
Well, there's
because I'm full of ignorant opinions.
There's a lot of good breweries out in Chicago. That's
I would assume there's a ton.
Yeah.
It's a slightly bigger city than Akron.
A little bit. This is again, not a traditional Christmas ale here. This is a Parka Porter is what they call it. It's mild caramel sweetness with chocolate notes and a velvety
It's got chocolate in it.
So
chocolate taste.
So it's a porter with chocolate. And I consider that to be a Christmas style port for a porter.
It's called Parka?
Parka Porter.
Parka Porter. All right. That's totally different.
Oh yeah.
That's totally different.
You have a pretty wide range of beers that we have here.
See that? See that?
Taste, not strong.
I knew what I was doing. I told you it'd be random. All right.
It is one thing I will say, it is like that velvety smooth. It is super smooth.
The pale porter. The white porter. Yeah, I think.
And so porters are like traditionally like a lighter version of a stout. I know there's probably a lot more nuances than that, and I'm not a brewer, but I'm more of apt to go to the stout. If I'm choosing between a stout and a porter, I'll usually take a stout. But this is an interesting style.
See, I'll be honest. I gotta vote. Let's vote because I'm gonna vote. I'm voting down.
I don't think I've ever had anything from Goose Island I like.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I give it a thumbs up. I mean, it's for a porter.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super, nothing crazy, mind blowing, but again, not a Christmas ale, but definitely just a smooth, solid porter. That's not crazy.
Okay.
Not on either end of the spectrum, I don't think.
All right. So what we got next?
So this is
this smells
people
totally
go crazy over this. So there's a guy that I know, Chris, if you're watching. He says when it comes out, he buys a 6-pack every single week.
So I did good with this one.
Yes.
Okay.
He buys a 6-pack every single week and then stocks his fridge.
Okay.
So for as long as it's available.
Okay.
It's by Trogs. It's called Mad Elf, and it's brewed with honey and cherries. The interesting thing about this is it's brewed with cherries. So a lot of Christmas ales will have the spices and the honey, but they add in the cherries. And it's a little bit higher on the ABV as well. It come in at 11%.
Mark is commenting on our feed right now. He says, a worthy porter worth drinking is Duclaw's Sweet Baby Jesus?
No.
Is it? And then
we had a split.
no.
We just were talking
would
about
that qualify as a Christmas ale?
No.
Okay.
It's not even
good. I love it. It's good.
Not even good.
It's available. It's available year round, but it's not. So that wouldn't classify as Christmas.
Willoughby's peanut butter cup coffee porter. That's the way to go if you're getting a peanut butter coffee.
All right, so I'm gonna do what is this? The Mad Elf.
Mad Elf with honey and
I can smell
cherries.
the honey.
It's only brewed at this time of the year. Like I said, clocking in at 11%. They use spicy Belgian yeast, and it kind of you'll see. Their main thing, it's got that ruby red kind of color to it.
I can smell the honey.
I feel like somebody candied a cherry and dropped it.
Whoa. What is that?
Somebody dropped a candied cherry into a beer.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Bruh.
I'm not a huge
Cool
fan
story,
of it,
bro.
to be honest.
Hey.
I know people love it.
Hey.
I'm not a big fan of cherry, the cherry flavor.
All right, I gotta finish it, but that's terrible. I didn't feel like Charles Barkley.
I mean,
that's terrible.
I feel like that's one of those ones you either love or you hate.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I'm in the hate category.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't mask my emotions on cam, just like I had the same problem with the Oreo show. Okay, like you see it on my face immediately.
The cherry
Oh, look
blonde.
at Jen is a winner from Hop and Bean at some point. She was going to be here tonight, but they ran a babysitter issue. But
dang it.
she loves Mad Elf.
Okay, yeah.
So
like I said,
Jen loves Mad Elf.
Some people, they go crazy over it, and it's a huge, I mean,
Mark said no on Mad Elf. So we already have, it looks like literally it's like a split audience of this Mad Elf thing. Absolutely hate Mad Elf. Jay's weighing in right now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I never really, I think it's the cherry that throws it off for me. The only cherry beer I've liked in recent history is Ignite's Cherry Blonde.
We got 4 no's.
Yeah.
So our committee here all agrees. Mad Elf is a no. But you got a friend that loves it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Tastes like Robitussin.
Oh, it's just all right. So now this one coming up. Okay.
Yes. This is more of your traditional.
All right. The winter warmer. They're out of Strongsville. That's a pretty good one.
Brew Kettle.
Yeah. So where's Brew Kettle?
Brew Kettle. Yeah, they're out in Strongsville on. See if they say the name. I see it in my head the name of the road. I've been there multiple times. I've brewed beer there.
Okay.
They have a thing where you can brew beer. But so that's like there's also beers that it's like a category called like a winter warmer. Again, going back to that kind of warm flavor that we were talking about, but it's definitely more of your traditional.
And it comes in a cabin. So when you buy the 6-pack,
that's pretty cool.
It's like a cute little cabin that you carry away with you.
Yep.
So that's what they were telling me about it when they said to make sure. I think the Mad Elf is must. Because just so you guys know, Acme was very helpful in terms of helping us select these beers, and they put them all out in onesie twosies too. So I didn't have to buy 6-packs for all of them, and that helped.
Yeah, right.
So, but he did point out to me that I'll put these out for you, but make sure you let people know that it comes in like a little cutesy carrying case.
I don't know if that's new this year or not, but.
All right, so tell us about this one.
So there, it's kind of cinnamon, ginger, all pretty normal, but then also it says orange and lemon peel and a sleigh load of honey. So,
a sleigh load of honey.
I'd like to see that sleigh.
Orange and lemon
pretty
peel.
Sticky, but
yeah, you can taste the honey for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of the orange. Besides the orange and the honey, I think maybe it's a little bit of a twist. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's kind of more the traditional.
Wow.
With the ginger
like
and.
A pretty standard amount.
Wow. Wow. I really like that.
Yeah. See, that's more of that's more what I think of when I think of Christmas sale. What do you guys think back there?
We up or down on that?
Oh yeah, Winter Warmer's phenomenal.
I already knew I liked this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I think Mad Elf is still messing with me a little bit, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a palate record.
Yeah, look at that bad taste.
have some potato chips, clean out the palate or something.
I know. I was gonna bring some.
Winter Warmer's phenomenal.
Pretzels.
That's good beer.
They've
got a location.
You want some chips real quick?
Yeah, I used to work in Hudson.
All right, I got to change my shirt anyway. Keep talking.
All right, so the next one, this one's also been around for a long time out of Colorado, is the Breckenridge Christmas Ale. So they call it a multi-bodied winter warmer. They've been around since 1993, 7.1%. They don't have any, it's maybe on some of their other packaging, but it doesn't really say what the ingredients that they use to kind of give it that Christmassy flavor. But it's definitely been around for a long time. It's always been a good one that I've known. And look, I have sprinkle or glitter in my beer now.
You got glitter?
Yeah. What's going on there?
Right? Are we on 6? We're on 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
All right, so we are moving to this shirt right here. Tell us about this place, Mr. Buzz.
Oh, okay. So, Real Docks. We were just there 3 weeks ago.
I've not been to Royal.
We were there at both of their facilities, right?
Yeah.
So we went to if you remember the old skating rink, Foxborough, where I used to go as a kid. They bought that building, totally renovated it. They can there, they brew there, and they also hold events and banquets. And they were just open for their Kegsmas tree lighting, which we were at, to the public for the first time. And that facility is amazing, phenomenal.
Yep.
So cool. And then on top of that, they're doing great beer. I mean, solid beer. Nothing. You won't have a bad beer when you go in there. I mean, they just did a sour. They did a new IPA. It was a fresh hop, a harvest hop IPA. I forget the name of it, but it was really good. And the Dare was really good. It's kind of like a hybrid New England style, very good. So they're John and Dave are doing some great things out, and really great for the Canton Brewing.
They showed up at the Hoppy Awards.
Yeah.
You remember what award there was theirs? Off the top of your head?
The Innovation Celebration Destination Award.
Because they were really excited.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So here we go with the Breckenridge Christmas Sale.
Mm-hmm.
And you ready? What's in it now? Now that I got my shirt on?
They don't really list. It's another winter warmer, so it'll be a little bit similar to
The one we just
Brew
had?
Kettle.
Okay.
Probably not as good if I had to think. I don't remember. I haven't had this in a long time, but
Definitely not as much honey in it.
Yeah, it's a lot less.
like
A lot less honey.
I'm kind of worried about these.
I drank the glitter.
The glitter, you know.
It's
Got glitter.
this is, I hear the guys in the back in my headset. They think they're right. I'm going to agree with them. It's similar to the one we just had, but not nearly as good.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I don't know. What would you say? Like a little bit less intense, maybe on all the flavors. I
Like
mean,
dull?
yeah, a little bit.
It's not as sweet.
Yeah,
It's very
I
dry.
taste something more bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Something's bitter.
It's kind of like the Cavs without LeBron.
And there's that.
Bazinga.
Good way to put it.
He went Cavs without LeBron.
I'm here all night.
He went Cavs without LeBron. All right, so yeah, but it's not horrible, but
No, I mean it's like I'd say if you're not a craft beer drinker, but you want to drink something a little bit festive, that's probably go
No?
good for you.
okay. All right.
It's not super intense on any spectrum.
Now, if we munch our chips in the mics, will people
I
get
know. I'm trying to
annoyed
stay
like
away.
like we're
I
like
can't
we're
stand
Triv
myself.
on like Trivisano? All right, we're ready. Next one up. Oh, got to vote. What is that? The
Breckenridge.
Breckenridge Christmas Ale. I'm gonna go down.
I'm gonna go. Oh, it wasn't bad. It was just not
Yeah.
good. It was.
Yeah.
I was spoiled by the previous one before that. So if I'm comparing those two directly head to head, one's up, one's down. So that I'll just use that one. All right, what do we got here?
You can take it. You can take it away. So we have Victory's Winter Cheers, a celebratory wheat ale. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever had this one. I'm not traditionally a fan of wheat ales, but it's luscious notes of fruit and spice make this celebratory wheat ale the perfect brew to chase winter's chill and fuel festive times. It's 6.7%. And yeah, out of Victory Brewing Company, out of Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Not a huge Victory beer guy. Since Happened to Bean, I've been sticking more to Ohio beers,
Okay.
but I've never heard anything too bad about them.
All right. So what I noticed, this one's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Typical Belgian style, right?
Yeah.
And as a result, I see the bubbles, right? I haven't seen the bubbles in the other ones.
I'm a huge wheat ale fan myself, but
Is this, and again, forgive my ignorance, because I'm just going to use a random term that I've been hearing a lot over the last 6 months. Is this kind of like a Heffenweisen? Similar?
a little bit, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's officially labeled a wheat
Kind of tastes
ale,
like a banana run.
a celebratory
I
wheat
hate
ale,
banana so bad.
but I'm not celebrating.
It's definitely like I have. I'll give you that. Yeah.
That's,
I don't normally like wheat ales anyways, though, but
here's the thing, and again,
I'll definitely give the banana.
I'm
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock it back.
this
like
is
it's banana ice.
part of the issue. they're back there having fun. Part of the issue. This is not a. I wouldn't.
no, it's not Christmas.
I would not put this. I wouldn't put this as a Christmas ale,
No, not at
No.
all.
like
No,
at all.
That
But
is
that's
a-
how it's labeled.
That is a 90-degree baseball weather. If there's no other good beer available, beer.
And there's that. Okay. All right. So let me.
It tastes like a banana run.
A banana rum?
Runt.
What's that?
Runts, the little candies.
Oh,
It
a
tastes like
banana
banana
runt.
runt.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh, he's right.
Yeah, and you'll get like a lot of wheat ales. You get that
Yeah.
banana flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate bananas.
Go ahead and bless them,
Oh my goodness. All right. So
Yeah.
okay, I'm not disagreeing with that one. So we're gonna vote on that as a Christmas ale and as a beer in general. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down. Everybody went down.
I was
Are you? Oh, look at you keeping. Look at Danny over there keeping. Yeah, she's keeping. She's keeping stats.
Go ahead and bless him there.
All right, that was victory. What was it called?
That was victory's week.
That was defeat for me.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, can we see that bottle?
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it. That's one that you victory. All right, so Mark's commenting that Victory Brewing Summer Love is awesome.
Just put this like.
Okay.
in
But
the
that, Mark, based on what we just experienced and what you're saying, that kind of makes sense because that would be more of a definitely a summer beer, but I think it's almost mislabeled as a winter ale.
Yeah.
Because it says winter cheers, unless they're just playing into that. Trying to get you to buy it before Christmas, and
It's all the stuff they couldn't sell.
yeah, it's everything. It's the stock. It's the summer overstock. All right, so here we go. What's our next one?
So this is the Lump of Coal Dark Holiday Stout.
Yeah, there's two. So Santa's Butt and Lump of Coal. You'll find them next to each other at Acme.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not have chose these, but it's much more than you deserve for Christmas this year. Imported by Belchertown again, same English ale.
Is it the same company?
Yeah.
So Santa's Butt and Lump of Coal are like.
Can we see that bottle as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is in,
Well,
okay.
you know what? It's brewed in England.
Pretty sure,
the
yeah.
American.
Christmas ale should have ginger and cinnamon or both. That's from Mark.
Agreed.
Mark, you need to get over here. We're going to be here till 7. We can't drink all these, so come on over, man. Help us with
the
the
United Kingdom know about beer besides
Besides
what World Docs learned from them.
I beg to
aside
differ.
from that.
I beg to differ on that.
All right, what are we doing?
So it's a dark holiday stout.
I mean, there's some that need poured out, but
Yeah, I'm
we
not
can drink
drinking
that.
Lump of Coal Dark Holiday Stout. It says 8% alcohol.
But it doesn't even. Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
8%?
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's not real high for a stout. They're usually fairly.
All right, so I'm going to try this. Lump of Coal. Lump of Coal.
Oh, man.
Can somebody educate me on the difference
and I-
between the American and English style stout then?
You know?
Because when I think stout, I'm thinking like
It should be black as
mud,
death.
like
And
That's
oil.
That's what I was just going to say. I was like,
that
that's-
is
yeah.
that is
red
an
ale.
amber.
Like Guinness?
Right. I mean, it's got the. Did you taste it? It's
So
got
you're
a
looking
stouty
through it right now,
flavor.
and because you can see through, you're saying it's more amber.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Much-
be able to see.
and that
through
was
stout.
the porter earlier was the same way.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
mean-
odd.
Well,
It might be just that brewery style.
Lump of Coal and Santa's Butt. They're next to each other at Acme, so if you want to find them, they're in the onesie twosies.
The lump of coal is equivalent to getting a lump of coal for Christmas in my book.
All right, so there's that lump of coal. I need to do a shirt change, but let me finish this one here.
Somebody educate me on just that difference in stout.
I believe that.
All right.
I feel like we're doing this back.
I would, but I'm sampling Market Garden Citramax.
Stouts are
Okay.
black.
All right.
What's Market Garden Citramax?
It's a brewery out of Cleveland, Market Garden, at Ohio City.
He must be up there then.
It's right across from
So
Great Lakes.
Yeah.
so he's up
an
there,
IPA situation.
or he's probably at home with that. Okay, having that, watching our show, discussing other beers. So that's pretty cool. He doesn't care. He's probably got a 6-pack. So let the guy go. All right. All right. So I'm gonna do a shirt change. Go ahead and bring out our next beer, and you talk it up while I go to wardrobe change the next one. Or you know what? You could before the next beer, you could tell about the next shirt.
Yeah. So, which one is it? Ignite.
Market Garden.
Yeah. So Ignite down in Barberton, downtown Barberton. Awesome location, awesome people, awesome brewery.
Good IPA.
They actually have a
World changing, but it's
Christmas beer. I think it's called Ignite Delights, maybe. I have not tried it yet, but like I was saying earlier, they just won an award for their Cherry Blonde, the only beer that I've liked with cherry in it. Phenomenal, really good beer. But they're doing some awesome. Adam and Michael and all the guys and girls down at Ignite are doing a phenomenal job. One of my favorite new breweries in Ohio.
Well,
Combined with Magic City.
I don't know what. Well, hold on.
Magic
So I don't know.
City,
What are we allowed to talk about live on the air? There's controversy right now with Magic City. Did you
I
see
know.
that?
Yeah, I
So
know.
Magic City is actually looking to relocate potentially.
I know.
So what that would do is literally leave Ignite
Yeah.
with the cornerstone on the Barberton Brewery Market. And the thing I like about Ignite, and one of the owners from Ignite stopped out at the Hoppies the other night, and he couldn't even be on the show, but he still wanted to come and support us. He wanted to say hi, and he wanted to stop in and say hi to 727.
Yep.
And that, to me, is just what they're all about. And what I love about Ignite is they literally donate. It's 11%. Mm-hmm. It's 11% of their profit, and what they take in on a beer, they donate back to the Barberton community to push back into city development. Yeah. So for us, that Kate. So yeah, the 11% back in the Barberton community. But I was taken off guard because I've got a fan that is ogling my dad bod. Kate.
Whoa.
So Kate.
I've been really trying, baby.
Yeah. So Kate's watching, and she was really kind of tuned in to me changing shirts. Okay. So how about that? So there's a chance.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right.
Game over.
All right. So here we go with our next beer.
So another. This is by Bell's. Do we have another Bell's?
We have
beer?
the Scotch Ale by Bell's.
Yeah. Okay. So this is their winter white ale. I've had this before. It's a Belgian-inspired wheat ale. Again, not a Christmas ale, but more just a winter beer. And it says a bright alternative to dark and heavy winter seasonal beers. This stylish and refreshing wheat ale is fermented with Belgian yeast, yielding a mix of clove and fruity aromas without the use of any spices, an ideal beer for embracing winter.
But again, back to what our guys are saying back here.
Yeah.
When I think winter beer, I think dark.
Yeah.
And here we are with a hazy light beer.
Yeah. And I mean, they kind of did that intentionally, I think. And this has been around for a while, and they kind of, I think, one of the pioneers of that.
Okay, so let's try it. What's it called? White ale? Winter white ale.
It's a Belgian inspired wheat ale.
I can definitely tell. So both of their both of their selections that are in the now. Again, I'm ignorant. I am classic, typical Acme shopper. Mm-hmm. I'm walking down the aisle, and I went to the Christmas ale section. Mm-hmm. So these were all picked out of what is that section, and they're all labeled that way.
Yeah, right.
So that. What do we say to that? How do you? I don't want. It's not an Acme's fault, but it's the beer people. Are they misrepresenting their marketing? Is it a marketing thing, or they?
So yeah, I think the style has evolved. I think since the Great Lakes Christmas ale craze. I mean, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, that it's just like blowing up. And then it was expected that every Christmas ale tastes like that. And I mean, there's just the honey, the nutmeg, the spices that we all kind of know what a Christmas ale tastes like.
Mark's asking if it tastes like Blue Moon.
It's kind of
So
being a Belgian.
Yeah.
if I'm gonna drink a light beer from Bell's, give me Oberon.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how. I mean, it's good, but definitely not winter or Christmas.
All right, so let's vote.
Sure. Yeah.
Huh? Let's vote on this. 3, 2, 1.
As a beer, as a winter beer.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. I know.
I like
Christmas ale.
I liked
down,
it, but
regular
not as a
beer.
Christmas.
I
Not as a
didn't-
Christmas
I'm
beer.
with you. Yep.
I didn't even
Yeah.
like it, so I'll
Yeah.
vote no.
I think I prefer Oberon, but it's still good.
What vote on which one?
The lump of coal.
Lump of coal.
Yeah, I give that 2 big lumps of thumbs down.
Drinkable. It was drinkable. Yeah.
It's drinkable. It's drinkable.
I mean, as a Christmas ale,
All right, so now we're to the big boys. Okay, so our next two are Hoppin' Frog and Fatheads.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is a full disclosure show, so let me just tell you, most of those onesie twosies I got were they were all $2. So that was two. The Santa's butt was like $4, $4 or $5.
This is not
the
$4.
the lump of coal was, I think the Santa's was like $5. Lump of coal was like $4. That what you're holding in your hand right there was $8.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, $8. Okay, so this better damn well tastes
No, let me
really
tell you,
good.
No, it does, and it does. This
All
is
right.
probably
Just take the bottle from
probably
Andy and bring it back here.
my favorite Christmas ale.
So this is the Hoppin' Frog
Frosted Frog.
Frosted Frog Christmas ale.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll just read you the label here. The essence of Christmas is captured in this very bottle you were holding. Perfectly blended spices complement Frosted Frog's rich malt flavors, creating the ultimate Christmas experience. Celebrate the holidays as you savor this very special seasonal offering. That's 8.6%, and it's brewed right here in Akron, Ohio. Hoppin' Frog is doing some of the best beer in the world. They've been ranked continuously one of the best breweries in the world.
Now, where are they located?
Right over, you know where the blimp hanger is? The old blimp hanger? And it's considered Ellet, but it's literally right across the street from the blimp hanger.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a little area, you go up a little hill, and it's off 224.
Yeah,
I believe.
224.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's right across the street, and it's more of it looks like an industrial
We
type
have,
feel.
but we have yet to be there with Hop and Bean.
I know, and I've talked to Fred, so their head brewer and founder, Fred Karm. I've talked to him actually, and he's all about it.
So 2019.
Yes, he's
Okay.
he's definitely on my radar for season 2. I mean, they do. It's going there to drink beer is an experience in itself
Okay.
when you visit that brewery.
So here we go. Like they're already getting they're getting
Let
refills.
me just preface by saying this: they make
They're the guest.
a bourbon barrel version of this beer as well, which I had last year, and last year that was my favorite Christmas ale
Okay.
of the year.
So here we go with Hoppin' Frog, Frosted
See, it
Frog.
smells like there's a cinnamon sugar ring.
So heavy on cinnamon.
So Mark had commented, let me see if I can bring this up. Mark had commented earlier that Christmas should have cinnamon in it. Where
That's it
It
right
said
there.
ginger and cinnamon. All right.
Yeah.
I can actually smell it.
No, yeah.
Like thickly
So-
comes through.
That is how Christmas ale is supposed to taste.
All right,
See,
hold on.
and
Here we go.
there's people who I argue with all the time that this is too spiced versus
No,
like
yeah.
your like Great Lakes Christmas Ale, Thirsty Dog, which basically is the same as Great Lakes, although better most years. But this is
Yes.
Ooh.
give me the heavy spice.
I agree. Yeah, and I mean, have you ever had the bourbon barrel version?
I'm not a big bourbon guy.
Okay.
I have not had it yet. I will try it.
Yeah,
I haven't had
it's-
it yet, but I'll try it.
It's phenomenal. It's super. And I just bought from Mustard Seed the bourbon barrel Thirsty Dog. Christmas
Okay.
ale. So they're available.
12
in
dogs?
bottles now.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some comments coming in from the audience right now. Mark says directly across from the air dock off of 224.
Yeah.
So then we got John. John's urging us to go out to Madcaps. John, if you didn't see the show earlier, I was wearing my Madcap Brewery shirt. That show that we did at Madcaps, first of all, their environment, we talked about that. They won a hoppy on the Hop and the Bean a couple nights ago.
Yep.
And
The Playground Award.
we gave them the Playground Award because of the pinball machines and the artwork and the way it's laid out and just the environment there is fantastic at Madcaps. And Ryan, right, the owner, has the distinct notoriety of being the first ever F-bomb dropped live on the 3 to Go Media Network.
Bazinga.
And I was just like, just keep going, just roll tape. And then he
Well,
was like on a roll and he was just being himself,
But-
right?
And it was about actually what we were talking about earlier.
About not being a snob, a beer
Yeah,
snob.
No master, no snobs.
Yeah.
And it's like,
All right,
don't
so I'm
worry
gonna
about anything. Just come in and have
drink
a
the rest
beer.
of this
I think
real
that's
quick.
what he said. But I've heard, and a lot of these local breweries, this is what from the Hop and the Bean, they have their Christmas ale version, and that's what I love, going to these craft breweries and seeing their take on a Christmas ale, and they're usually pretty phenomenal.
I think Frosted Frog continues the trend of Northeast Ohio having the best Christmas ales. Great Lakes, Thirsty Dog, Frosted Frog. I don't think you get a better Christmas ale than those three.
John,
Yep, I agree.
John's saying that he prefers Thirsty Dog over Great Lakes.
Most years.
Okay.
And so here's one that we kind of haven't talked about is Fathead's Holly Jolly, which kind of in the past few
Yeah,
years
Great
is
Lakes
newer
is
to
good.
me,
Yeah.
which is right in that category, I would say, actually. You want me to read this? This is
Go
pretty
ahead.
good.
Yep.
Once upon a frozen evening, Way up north, a sweet local honey named Holly inspired our jolly fat man, as only Holly can, to create this festive spiced holiday ale. We think you will enjoy this holiday creation with its aromas and flavors of Christmas Day. Sweet malt, ginger, honey, and cinnamon spice. Sip this by the fire with your significant other. Who knows? Maybe it will lead to a little inspiration of your own. From our jolly fat man to yours, happy holidays.
All right, so Fathead originally was founded, were they initially in Canton? Was that the
North
first
Olmsted.
one? We're in North Olmsted was the first location. Then they opened one in Canton, right? And now they got a massive complex in, was it Brunswick? Strongsville, Brunswick. It's like right there.
Strongsville before Canton.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so no. The Canton, hold on, time out.
Canton just opened.
No.
Strongsville was open.
Yeah.
Strongsville just opened.
The big beer hall, right? Is that what we're talking about?
The massive one is in Strongsville,
Yeah.
okay? Canton was open before that,
Yes.
right? Okay.
They're pretty close.
So how many do they have now? Is it 3?
But they had
There's 3 that I
They
know.
were
of.
in
the
Millburn
tap room.
Heights.
The tap room up in Strongsville is just up the road from the Brew Kettle, which has been there. I thought that was the.
That one.
That's been there for a long time.
They're not there anymore. I don't think. I think they moved out of there.
Okay, that I did not know.
I
Okay.
think. But the beer hall, I haven't gone there yet. But I was about to go to a Browns game, and I contacted them, and they invited me to come in and tour, and I was going to do a
At
video.
Fathead?
Yeah. So I need to get back with them in
Okay.
season 2 and
Okay.
check that place out.
North Olmsted is still open, by the way.
Okay.
All right, so we're voting on the frog. We all, thumbs up on the frog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Holly Jolly is the Fathead one.
So yeah, and while you guys sip, I think it's not as heavy spiced.
No.
Oh, no.
It's a little bit more. I don't know if that's the honey or just like more of the amber, but
That's amazing.
It's good.
I taste the
definitely good,
similarities.
yeah.
It's like a mix between your regularly spiced and then the Brew Kettle Winter Warmer that was really heavy on honey.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm going to get in trouble saying what I'm about to, right? But if these are the two standards, I got to tell you, I favor the hop and frog.
Oh, for sure.
I favor the frog beer.
Oh,
I mean, this is really good. And as far as Christmas sales go, I put those two light years above everything else that we tried tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
But if I have to rank those two against each other, I pick the frog.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know beers, but I know taste.
And you know what? I'm the same way with pumpkin beers. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin beers, but their Hollows pumpkin
Yeah.
is phenomenal. I mean,
It's the same. It's a ton of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Just with pumpkin instead of the rest of the Christmas spices.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all voting thumbs up on that. What do you got, Danny?
Yeah.
Did all that make sense? Yep. Is there of that whole group, is there anything else that we all voted thumbs up on?
Hop and frog.
Is there? Okay, so the two that we voted,
There's a lot of all no's.
there was a lot of all no's. There was a ton of all no's.
Up on Winter Warmer?
Winter warmer.
Winter Warmer. Brew Kettle Winter Warmer.
Okay, so the winter. Yeah. So think about that. Think about that, right? So
All Northeast Ohio.
in my ignorance, and
Brew Kettle.
to focus on the Acme beers, in my ignorance, I just bought 12 random beers that were in that section, okay? And the 3 that we voted 4 thumbs up on are all from Northeast Ohio. So, I mean, that does say something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
People from Northeast Ohio are just better.
No. What it says to me is that when it comes to drinking over the winter, we have clouds over us for 4 straight months. So we better darn well have a good beer to drink. So we've got really good beer. So, all right. So guys, closing thoughts. Go ahead and weigh in. We're going to close down here in just a minute. So say your final thoughts.
I don't even know what to say. Yeah, Northeast Ohio has the best beer around. I think Frosted Frog I think they took what Great Lakes started, and at least for me, made it better. But I know that other people will disagree because there's other people that like the more evenly spiced or less spiced winter beers. But yeah, Frosted Frog,
Okay.
Phenomenal.
All right.
Absolutely. I agree. The Frosted Frog is like the premier winter beer. I mean, good beer is hard to make. I make beer. And I mean, while I brew in my garage stuff that's better than a couple of those, good beer is hard to make. It really is. It is a craft. That's why they call it craft brew. But if you're really, really good at it, like not everybody can be Michael Jordan or LeBron, the guys at Hop and Frog are. And that's really it. I don't know where I was really going with that. But hey, thanks for having me on. It was a pleasure.
All right, Buzz.
Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. I actually do see where you're going with that. I mean, there's a lot of people since, for me at least, like Christmas ale from Great Lakes was one of the gateway beers into craft beer for me. It was this big, huge thing. I mean, even 5 years ago, people were buying cases and cases of Christmas ale, Great Lakes, and maybe they still do. I don't know, but I feel like, and then all of a sudden it was like more and more breweries brewing and chiming in on the Christmas ale phenomenon, right? And I think the only one that it's gotten better. I mean, I feel like people are trying to cash in on it. Maybe it's just a style, but like you guys were saying, the Frosted Frog, I feel like did take it to that next level. It's like, yes, it's one of the best Christmas ales I've had continuously. And that's not to say that Great Lakes isn't always up there as well. And then some of these local ones that I've heard Magic City makes a really good one. It's Grandma, I can't remember the grandma's name, Grandma something's Sleigh. Acronyms was really good.
Mark mentioned something about Pimp My Sleigh. Is that also Fatheads?
Yes, that's Fatheads.
Okay.
That's a Belgian strong ale. That is not for everybody. But
yeah, I didn't like it.
Also, that's like Platform. Isn't Platform's Ester the same? The Belgian strong or something like that?
One, but those ain't really for me.
Yeah, so there's all different takes on Christmas ales. There's, as you can see, there's different styles. But that if we're breaking it down, that traditional Christmas time feely Christmas in your glass flavor. It's the honey, the nutmeg, the spices, the ginger, and sometimes with a sugar and cinnamon rim. Sometimes not. But like you don't need that with Frosted Frog. That is Christmas in a glass.
Christmas in a glass. All right, so that's a good thing for you to end on right there. All right, so folks, once again, I'd like to thank our special guests for coming in tonight. I'd also like to thank Buzz for taking time before he has to go to work. And now Buzz is going to be shutting down for a while, taking a break, and we'll be coming at you strong with 2019 episodes of The Hop and the Bean. We've got a couple more shows left for 330 to go. Next week, we're going to be here. Make sure you tune in live. We're going to be talking about Christmas etiquette in regards to gift giving. I've got a couple ladies that are coming on that are real passionate about what you should and shouldn't give people for various gifts throughout the holiday season, and we'll be talking that through with you, our studio audience, and our live audience as well. So make sure you tune in for that show. And all these beers, guys, listen to me. Right now it is 6:10. I'm going to be here tearing down until 7. We now have 12 and a 13th in the cooler. 12 Christmas ales are sitting here open. We are not going to drink all of these.
Between the three of us, we'll probably drink Frog. But
I hope we don't drink all these.
I'll take the Shiner.
So if you are in the West Akron area near Acme number 1, please come on over. And we've got these open and ready to go. You can just take your pick and go for it. Because otherwise I'm just going to be pouring them out. Because I only have to drive a half mile, but still, I don't want to. We can't be doing all that, right? So, but once again, thanks for tuning in. We're going to share this. We'll probably share it to Hop and Bean. We'll probably share it to potentially Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News. We'll see. But the whole thought process was we wanted to test some of these. Get the word out. There are a number more of the Christmas ales that are available here at Acme, but they weren't available in onesie twosies. There was a bunch of 6-packs of various styles that were available, but I just didn't get those because I didn't want to spend $200.
Yeah, right. And if you can, and maybe I'll do it just as part of the Hop and the Bean too, I'd kind of go and take pictures of their selections just to show what they have. Because they do have a lot of those really good, kind of like the platform cookie one and the Christmas ale and different ones. So.
All right, so that wraps us up here tonight. So Buzz, and let's have a big, where'd my applause button go? It went away. Let's have a big round of applause for, I got to swipe the screen here. Big round of applause for Danny. She prefers to stay behind the scenes in these kind of scenarios, but she did a real nice job bartending tonight. So once again, folks, thanks for tuning in. And until next week, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense in being late. Everybody, say goodnight, Shirley.
And I'm all hopped up.
I should have poured yours and then just started drinking from the
Good night,
And
Shirley.
I'll try it again. Everybody, say goodnight, Shirley.
Good night, Shirley.
Christmas ale.
This podcast is a copyright of Moon Garden Media Limited.
Oh, just a lot of peanut butter.